is A.J. Johnson. I'm an actor. Y'all know me mostly known from Friday as Ezel. I wanted to be a stuntman like my father when I first started. My father, he was a stuntman. I wanted to be a stuntman. So, you ever seen Harlem Nights? Yeah, my father was a guy with the little gun shooting at Eddie Murphy. Yeah, that's my father. So, yeah, he was a stuntman. He used to do Eddie Murphy on Arsenio Hall. He do all these stunts. He started the Black Stuntman Association. And I used to always go watch him work, and I wanted to be a stuntman. He got me into background work, like the first house party. And I started doing background work. I liked doing background work, so I started doing background work. And then I met Robin Harris, and he invited me to his comedy club, and he told me to go on stage, and I did like about 3 minutes and got booed. And he told me to go home and make up some jokes, and I came back, and the rest is history. I've never took one acting class. No. Just like Robin Harris always told me, and I found it was true, when the police get behind you and you don't have no license, you act like you do. And I found that to be very true. So, I mean, it's like real easy to act. You know, you just put yourself in a situation that you really want to, you're not being, but you really want to be in it. You know, it's kind of easy. I love the theater. Yeah, I work with this guy named Marvin Webster. He's like the Suge Knight of plays. You know, any play that go out, you got to go to Marvin Webster, and he always put me in his plays. I did one called The Man of My Dreams, Mama I'm Sorry, and we toured all around the world, and it was fun. It's like when you get like 3,000 people laughing at your jokes at one time. It's like doing stand-up, but just for acting on stage, I love it. I love the theater. That's where I'm going back on. I'm going back on the stage. I love it. House Party 1. We was standing around. I was an extra, and I had a jerry curl, and everybody had them high top fades, and they was sitting around bagging, and they all started talking about my jerry curl, and I started talking about all of them one by one, and the director heard me, and he asked me, have I ever done that on camera? And I said no, and he said, well, you want a part in the movie? And I said yeah. I said what I got to do? He said we need somebody to bag on Robin Harris. So they gave me a part. When Robin Harris walked through the party, I was the bag on him, and I did, but they cut my part out. They just had him bag on me, saying, oh, look at that drip drop jerry curl. And that was my first time I got paid. I used to say I wouldn't play a role in a dress, but I do that now. And a slave, I do that too. Yeah. Because a slave in a dress, that'll really make money, huh? Yeah. No, I mean that's no. I mean because it's all acting. The president, a president, that'll be from the hood. Coming out the hood, and I'm a president. They be sending the first black president. First hood president, the real hood president. My White House would be in Compton. It wouldn't be a White House. It'd be a little apartment. See, that'd be a real black president standing in an apartment. I wouldn't, yeah. And then the first lady, we wouldn't even be married. We'd just be girlfriend and boyfriend. What I do? Not drink. That's one thing. I wouldn't drink. That's one thing. That's what got me in trouble. So, but I would take my career more seriously. I would get on that stage more, write more jokes, and hit more auditions. Well, and I hate to, I hate to have my mother. She passed away. She never did. She never seen it, so I hate that. But my grandmother, she loved it. And when she didn't think I was gonna make no money off of it at first. But when I first bought my house and I took her over there to see it, she was happy, and she told me the good work, keep up the good work, and she seen me on my first movie. She loved it. I met this guy named Vontae. He had an agent named Sid Levine, and that's when I started when I started doing stand up. That's when I met Vontae, and Vontae took me up to his agent, to Sid Levine, and Sid Levine just signed me right there on the spot, because he said he was looking for some comedians, and he signed me on the spot and started working. But I got most of my parts I got on my own. I just used Sid to sign his contracts, because everybody, they knew me. Far as from like Dr. Dre, when I did Dr. Dre videos and worked with Easy now, they Ice Cube, they all knew me. They like when Ice Cube put me all in his movies, he knew me from Dre videos and all that. They knew me. I just used Sid Levine to do the contracts. Halle Berry. When we did Baps, she was so nice to me. She's so sweet. She, said good morning to you, ask you to learn your lines, if you want to go over them, kiss me on my cheek. Holly, I got a woman, leave me alone. No, but she's so, Halle Berry, she's the nicest one. She's the nicest one. Film. Because, I like the television, but the film make more money. I like that because you make money. You can be more, they give you more leeway. I like the films. They think when you do one movie that you're just rich. Yeah, that's it. They think when you see, and they think when they see you on film, that's your real name. That's because people really think my name is Ezel. My name ain't Ezel. My name is AJ. So, Martin Lawrence. Because and Tommy Davidson. Martin Lawrence, because he just straight up crazy, and I love him because he just that's my boy. And Tommy Davis, for his stand up, because I had ain't no ever comedian ever make me cry when they do comedy, but Tommy Davidson, because he's just straight up real. Tommy is funny, and them my two boys right there. Them the main ones I love. I do stand up comedy, and that's the good thing about acting and doing stand up. You can support yourself doing stand up when you're not acting. So